Well, people around the Piedmont Triad are remembering a man who was a fixture on local TV news for decades.
Longtime sportscaster and a friend to many of us in this industry, Rich Brenner passed away last night. He was 65 years old. Bill Neal is live in Greensboro with more on how a lot of people are remembering this TV icon tonight. Bill?
Guys, he was on TV, he was on the radio, he was into politics. He's a former Marine. Rich Brenner led one heck of a life. Commissioner of the ACC says Rich Brenner was more than a sports guy on TV. John Swafford says he remembers Rich as one of the good guys, a genuine person with a personal touch.
He was nice enough to go over and welcome my wife Nora and introduce himself to her, and she became a favorite of his right off the bat.
After leaving TV, Rich became very involved in local politics. He was scheduled to deliver the keynote address at the Guilford County GOP convention this Saturday.
Rich was very passionate in the things he believed in, very articulate. When he spoke, people listened to what he had to say.
Radio fans listened to Rich on Talk Radio 101 FM WXII, where he worked as a fill-in host for the past several years.
By the way, this was the sports guy on TV. He was a lot bigger than that. Talk
Radio host Brad Krantz says Rich had the smarts, the sense of humor, and listeners liked him.
He had a point of view, and he knew how to be a guy who disagreed with you without being disagreeable.
We got a chance to know Rich firsthand when he filled in on our morning show at WXII.
You got to be a good conversationalist no matter what you do and everything. The only thing that's wrong for a guy with the gals is the guys usually don't get a lot in.
Well, we have a lot to say.
Especially in my house, I don't even control the remote in our house. So.
I also learned today that Rich Brenner was considering a run for political office. Al Bolden, who heads the Republican Party in Guilford County, tells me they talked about it, not a specific office, but that he was considering a run at political office. And guys, Al Bolden tells me he would have made one very formidable candidate if he had decided to run for a particular political office here in North Carolina.
All right, thank you, Bill.
And you first met Rich Brenner back in what, 1982?
Known Rich a long time. I love the guy because he was passionate about sports and he absolutely loved people. And we spent a lot of time at races together. I always remember one time at Daytona, 1984, we're on a tower together, just the two of us, watching the Busch Clash. And here comes Ricky Rudd around turn 4. He loses control and his car starts to barrel roll. And we just both, our hearts in our throats. And he's yelling, "Ricky, Ricky!" I'll never forget it. And I thought last night as I absorbed this news, it was just so appropriate that a guy who just loved racing and covered it and was so passionate about it passed away during the delayed run of the Daytona 500. So Rich Brenner is